Arise and face me. Feel the life drip away. Slake my thirst. I want to make this last.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are playing Vladimir into Yone. We are both pretty weak early on, guys, but we have the range advantage, so we want to make sure that we abuse that. So whenever he walks up, then we want to try to auto attack him and then also hit him with a Q whenever possible. Do not want to let him get free farm. That's really important because Yone is also super weak early on. So to get lane control, we want to poke him. Just whenever he walks up for a minion, we want to, if possible, get in one auto attack and then a Q, and then we just back off so we don't lose too much HP to the minions. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of expected this to happen top lane. Lee Sin can't really do anything against the Olaf. That's a pretty good trade here, and just use Phase Rush to get out. When those empowered Qs come up, guys, then people usually just back off, but there's a way you can actually bait people. So when your empowered Q is up, people back off. So what you do is that you, when it's up, then you auto attack or make it look like you're going to Q a minion just by auto attacking it, and then they will walk into you thinking that you already used it, and then you can use that empowered Q on them. Works more than it should actually, and you get a lot of free damage off as well, because that empower Q actually hurts. Even a level 1 Q actually deals a decent amount of damage, so try to bait people like that, because decent players will always back off when it's about to be ready. So that's a way you can actually make use of that. I actually did it right here. Thing is, we also lose the extended fights against the Yone. He has the Conqueror, I think, so we don't want to go for extended fights, we just go for short ones. We go for the quick trades, and then we can use Phase Rush to get out with it. Oh, that's a really nice Q as well. We can actually dive him at this point because it's really low HP. We just have to watch out for Rengar. I don't know where he's at. He's going down again. That's actually a pretty smart thing to do on Yone, is that when you are in a matchup where you get oh, Rengar, oh shit. Okay. Yeah, that's what we have to watch out for. I think Kha'Zix will get this Skull Crab at least. But yeah, teleport is pretty good on Yone mid lane if you play in a matchup where you get poked out a lot, because it gives you that free base, so you don't really have to lose anything in the mid lane. You can just go ahead and recall and then get back to lane immediately and pick up all of the farm. Knight him, there we go. Oh, we took down his flash as well. That's actually so OP. Perfect. We're both super late game skilling champs, but Vladimir has a bit easier access to the enemy team, and he's also has that W, so you can't really target him at all. So most of the games he's probably better when it comes to that team fight carrying potential. Let's go ahead and get the components towards the Sagas, because we need that armor. Rengar, Yone mid, Olaf top lane, they're full AD, guys, so Seeker Sangat is going to help me out a lot. I'm buying this because I'm probably getting ganked a lot in the mid lane by Rengar, so this armor should be enough to help me survive early on. If you don't need the armor, of course, you just go towards the components for the Rocket Belt. Just repeat what we did early on. Try to save those Qs to poke him with. Of course, if you're low HP, just use it on the minions, but now you have the chance, just poke him and play around his third Q and his C. When you know that's up, then you can of course try to walk within range to try to bait it. I should not use that W right there. That was a bit intense because I'm losing a lot of HP from that W as well, especially in the early game. Yeah, Yone, if you beta out his E guys, then you are free to poke him as much as you want. Without that E, he can't really do anything. Okay, good run by Janna. She's securing vision control around mid lane. There's something high elo supports do a lot because it really matters having that vision, especially when you play against something like a Rengar who can get past normal wards because of his invisibility. Just looking to scale here. When you get level 9, that's where the buff kicks in. The 1 second lower CD on a Q. It is getting nerfed next patch though, but I think they nerf it by half a second or something. I'm not sure what they're doing, but he will still be really good. Because Vladimir was already good before they decided to buff him for some reason, so nothing to worry about there. Right. Yeah, it's not looking. He was looking at the minimap, I think. Oh, we should not be fighting this. I don't have anything up. I need my flash if I need to engage in fights. If I don't have that, then I just get kited. I can dive this guy as well. Because he is within kill range. If I have a Empower Q, then I can just go ahead and dive him. So that's what we should be looking to doing here. There we go. Nice, perfect. But this is basically... Oh wow, okay, Rengar. Oh, he trolled that one. Just gonna wait here, around here, and don't walk within his Oracle Lens vision. There we go. He's taking the way around, so I can just get out this way here. It should be fine. We have Kha'Zix coming in as well. Yeah, enemy team should be really tilted after this one. We have the mental advantage, I hope. But yeah, this is pretty much how you want to play against a Yone. Punish him early on. If you play a ranged champ, you really want to make sure you punish him. I can't really push out this way, guys. It is too risky and I lose tempo because Yone is back in lane. I can't stay here when I have so much gold. And I'm low HP as well. Okay, interesting flash. Don't know what was going on there. But against the Yone, try to poke him as much early on with auto attacks. But of course you want the wave to be slow pushing, so you have a bigger wave so you don't take too much damage from the enemy minion wave when you go for those pokes. So that's why slow pushing is a really good idea. And it also helps if you get ganked because you have that massive wave protecting you pretty much. Thing is, we have 2 kills right now, but Yone can still win if he gets a good send the fight off, because of course Vladimir has really high cooldowns early on, guys, so we win all ends and by poking slowly. Even if we go even, trades is perfectly fine because we have way more sustain. He has the Vamp Scepter, but he has to be within range, and whenever he's within range, then we can poke him down. I really want our jungler to do the Drake here because we have Prio mid lane and bot lane as well, but my Jhin is recalling, so alright. Rengar took it. Doesn't really matter too much though, because we have the lead right now, so we can secure the other Drakes. Just need to watch out for Rengar's ultimate. If I know his ultimate is on cooldown, then I can go ahead and play aggressive. If it isn't, then I have to play a bit more safe here, cause he can abuse me in the mid lane, especially if I'm pushed this far up. Teleport the bottom side, okay. Okay, he did not hit the ultimate, that's great. I can move bot lane here, we can pick up something hopefully. I really want that double buff on Yone. I didn't flash here, guys, because Didn't even get an assist, that actually sucks. But I didn't flash because I didn't have vision on them, otherwise I could have done the E flash and hit all of them at the same time. But without vision they can easily dodge it, because that brush is pretty large, so my E will not cover the entire brush from where I was standing previously.
Got you under my skin.
Oh, he survived top lane, great. Lee Sin. Lee Sin top is like a new meta pick they use in Korea. Challenger Korea top. Apparently pretty strong again. Yeah, Olaf is like a known counter pick to Lee Sin. Of course his ultimate completely denies Lee Sin's ultimate, and he also has incredible amount of sustained DPS, so that is not something Lee Sin can deal with. Oh wow, that sucks. I did not do the combo fast enough, otherwise this guy would have died. I'm gonna die here. I trolled that one. I wanted to dive him because if I did that combo fast enough, then I could have burst him down and then he would have lost the flash as well. Been unfortunate, but we have the proto belt. That's like the first power spike here, and of course they made the proto belt even more OP on VLADIMIR because it also has that flat magic pen now, so now you want the sock shoes. So when you have the rocket belt and the sock shoes, then you just deal an incredible amount of damage. City boots are OP, but when you go for that one shot, then of course you want the sock shoes. I'll probably go for the lucidity boots if I was playing against a Rusan tank team, where I will not be able to burst them down anyway because they build so much MR, so could be good there. But this game, sock shoes are so much better because they have a Yumi bot lane, they have Yone mid, they have Rengar, and pretty squishy champs honestly, so it will help out a ton with a burst. This is something I do a lot, is that when I push in waves and I can't really do anything else in the mid lane, then I just shove it out and then I go into the enemy jungle, look for wards, get down vision, pop the blast cones so they can use that to deny us vision. You know, I try to get something at least. So you don't FK in the mid. A lot of damage, but I also got hit by every Q. It is a skill shot, so if you move properly, then if you dodge just a single Q, then his combo kind of gets messed up because he can't get the knock up. Just use this Raptors to heal back up, and the minion wave is pushing in, so it's no problems. Nice touch, ignite this guy, and he should be dead. Nice. You saw how I moved, it looked like I was going in a straight line and then I moved to the side last second, so his ultimate is going to miss completely and then of course we can return damage. Was Rengar doing the Drake? I was going to bait him here because I have a W up, but seems not. Oh, there he is. Problem is, we really do not want them to get ahead because the Rengar Yumi is so toxic to play against. It is so unfun, so we don't want to give them any kind. Okay. Yeah, thing is, if I remembered right, then Jinx's ultimate actually deals more damage than the smite. Because they buffed it, so it's actually really good if you want to steal the dragon or the baron, because pretty sure it deals more than smite does, so having Jinx is like having a second jungler on your team. The next time we need to body block her, but it's hard because we play on the We don't have the optimal side on the map,
under my skin.
because we can't really body block the dragon from this side, because AoE damage is actually, it covers a pretty big zone.
Double kill.
This game, they actually have a lot of healing, so I want to get the Oblivion Orb, and then I might as well just upgrade it to the Morellonomicon, because they have a Yumi, they also have a Olaf. Heals for a ton. And of course it also helps against the AD carry, because they normally have a lot of lifesteal. And it also helps against Rengar and Yone, because Yone gets the shield bow. Rengar also has some healing on his W, so
Please.
when you shut down so many people with just a single item, then you should just go for it. Because if the only healer they had in this game was Shumi, then I would just sit on the Oblivion Orb and then I could go straight for a Rebel's Death Cap or Sonya's Hourglass, but since they have so many healers, then Morellonomicon is worth it. We need to secure vision control around the Herald. Then we can take that before it disappears at 20 minutes. We can also go topside because the tower is still up. It is the last standing outer tower. If we can get that one, then we can get access to the top side of Rengar's jungle.
I'm a universal recipient.
I don't know why Jin was topside though, because we don't want to go out the mid lane tower. It is the most important tower. The outer towers, because if that tower goes down, then you have access to the entire enemy jungle, right? So you don't want that to happen. You have to dive this guy as well. Just need to watch out for Rengar, that's the problem. Oh, he's bottom side, okay. Then we can go for this guy. Use the C as well. Why did he flash right there? He is just not hitting those ultimates this game. That's why usually you want to combine it with a third Q into the ultimate, because it is telegraphed, you always can see it coming. So if you have tier 2 boots, then you should easily be able to dodge it. But I think we're doing pretty well, except for Lee Sin. He's kind of running top lane, but he can't really do much anyway into Olaf. And apparently they played this exact matchup the game before this one. So that's why Olaf knew it was Lee Sin top lane, and then he counterpicked it, because Lee Sin blind picked it. And usually people think it's a jungle pick. Yeah, Lee Sin is like strong early game, but it falls off really hard. So that's why I don't really like having a top lane, especially not if they have something like a Fiora or Camille. I would much rather have that, because then you have some guaranteed scaling. Even if you fail in lane, then you always have a chance to make a comeback, because they scale so well. That is not the case for Lee Sin though, because if you fail, then you're just doomed. Actually buying too many items here, guys. I should just go for the Morellonomicon. I think I'm gonna upgrade it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. Just because of all that healing they have, and Yone also has the shield bow. This time she did not get the steal. That anti-healing actually helps us a lot here. Gonna die if he hops in. Now I can. Yeah, this is the right call. So the jungler's down, top lane is also down, so now we can go for the Baron. Rengar can potentially use his ultimate when he comes back here, but should be able to block them out. Jinx is also coming from the side, so I can just flash her if needed. I also have the rocket build active. Get stunned, yeah, I got stunned by the last part of Yumi's ultimate. Oh, nice flash by Janna. And Rengar is going to die. Right. Perfect, so now we have enough gold for the Morellonomicon. Just deny all that annoying healing, and they should of course also be getting anti-healing because they are against the VLADIMIR. Looks like Janna is also going for the Grievous Wound item, so that's actually perfect. The Jhin doesn't have to buy it. Not be alone top side, especially not when they have an assassin. So Janna's going top, so I'm alone mid lane, so I have to respect that. Just chill for a bit and make sure the minions are staying buffed, so we can clear it instantly. You almost have 3k HP. It's actually really OP passive that you also get a ton of HP whenever you get a ability power. I actually don't like the new Grievous Wounds icon. Really hard to see in fights, because I don't always see it if I'm affected by it, but especially not in fights at all. I think the other one was better, but it is what it is. This Yone is not timing his ultimates very well. He always forgets about the E recall. Really just want to go mid and get that inhibitor. We can also go top side, because there's a wave coming in, and we can... oh, she's backing off, okay. Oh, they should not be fighting here. Why did it go in like that? I also have to back off if Jinx comes, because they can kite me pretty well when I don't have my flash up. Just get out of here. I can't, the thing is, the reason I had to stay for so long in lane is because I can't really buy anything, because I bought too many different components. So my only option here is to either upgrade the Dark Seal, which I don't have enough gold for, or I can sell it. Get the large rod. It's not really worth it to sell it, because I have full stacks on it, so just gonna let it stay for now. It would be fine to just upgrade it though, because we have 10 stacks on it, so we need the Magus before it can keep stacking again. And the bonus movement speed is also really nice when you have the 10 stacks on the Magus still. Helps you a lot with the gap closing. Almost to 16, there's like a massive power spike, 3 points into our ultimate, just gonna completely one-shot people. And we get insane amount of healing as well, so we want to look to get that ultimate onto as many people as possible, or just take down the carry. I want people to be grouped up and then we try to flank them. Oh wow, that was I actually messed up so hard here because I thought my flash was up, so I was timing my E to go and hit Jinx. But my flash was on like a 1 second cooldown, so it didn't go off obviously. Yeah, that was the Vladimir game, so I hope this was helpful. As always, see you guys in the next one.